when you go to Lao.
Oh,
Very quick.
Qu'est-ce que vous avez fait?
Faut que tu tournes la tête du côté.
Ta-da!
Alright. Good job. Très bien.
That was quick, guys.
Bonjour tout le monde.
Hello.
So
Hello.
we're on Coco Knots, and this is JP and Lyna, and we met them a couple of days ago. First at Tobago Key, snorkeling with the turtles, and then just yesterday I dropped off the kids for them to babysit and play on the water, and then helped out with the sail bag.
But it was very helpful that he be there to help for the sail, the main sail. So
Yeah.
it was really appreciated.
Oh yeah,
it
you're
was-
very welcome.
We've been on the boat since mid-October, but we have been on dry dock for more than a month, and we were just so eager to go. We started the journey without being fully prepared, so we are getting things done as we move along, so that the kids can enjoy the water and enjoy and just get more out of the experience while we are fixing things to get really started to make the longer passages. So.
And it's coming along. So JP and Lyna, where are you from?
I was born in Laos. Now I live in Canada, in Montreal. So
I'm from Montreal, so I'm Canadian. We had our three
Three
kids, 2 older daughters, so 11 and 9, and a son that is 5. So we had all the kids in Quebec, the French province of Canada. That's why the accent. And
Which is very
So-
helpful here because everyone here speaks French and they're all from France.
yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, I've been a bit surprised. There's a lot of French-speaking people, and actually a lot of those that like struggle in English a lot.
Uh-huh.
So
When did you move from Montreal to the boat?
yeah, well, we purchased the boat not this November, but last
year.
November, and so we got on the boat for the first time last December. I had a couple of things done on the boat that took 2 or 3 times as long as we expected, but that's
normal.
that's normal here. We need to lower our expectations, and even then, lower it again a little bit. So there's probably like 5 days of work. We booked 2 weeks, the guys, to do it, and it took 5-6 weeks.
Oh, so it's really nice to finally get out of the
Yeah, the
hard
dry
dock.
dock, in the water, out of the mosquitoes. So we've been entertaining the project for
2 years.
seriously for 2 years. It's been in my mind for about 5.
Okay.
So I had to solve it. We started talking about it. At first, she was not really into sailing. She never really.
I never sailed of
boats.
my life. I never been in the boat, on the sailboat. When we decide to go, sailing, I said to him, I don't know how to do anything. So you asked me to spend the time on the boat, but I don't know anything, nothing about that. So.
But now you're expert. You know.
Yeah, I'm still learning all the time, but but it's the big process for me to accept let's do it. And
So how about now? Do you feel better on a boat, or do you still not really like it?
I still feel stressful because I don't like to don't know what to do, or to plan something, and because for me I need to everything have a space on this thing. Like this I feel like it miss some pieces of the puzzle, so just I feel that I have to still learn, but I think it will be good for me because after the few experience I will feel more confident about something, because when we spend time with Captain when he explained us few things, the first 3 or 4 days I was so stressful and very, very stressful, but after the week I was more confident because the captain stayed with us and just explained me. I was so surprised that I can dock on the very small place, and I
You were
was
driving and you docked.
Yes, I
Good for
driving
you.
and I was docking, and so I was so surprised myself that I can do it. The important part is not just to panic, but sometimes I used to panic, but I know that he's here, so yeah, if he have a problem, it's more complicated. So still, I know that I can count on him. So I feel safe.
Okay. What do you think you will get out of this trip as a family for you? What are you thinking of looking forward to?
We're not quite sure. We expect that we'll get something, and it's interesting to see what exactly it will do. Well, a few aspects for me at least is like pushing ourselves together, like living something that is that is like an adventure, and in French is défi, challenge, exactly. So challenge ourselves to do something together, and having everybody working as a team. That I think will bring the family a little bit more together between works and the kids' activities, and taking care of the house, and then planning like some quick trips. But like around that, we really don't spend a lot of time, quality time, or or we need to schedule family time, which is a little bit strange.
Yeah.
So now we are like stuck together all the time. I don't have any specific expectations as to what exactly will come out of it, but I expect it will change the dynamic a little bit.
Hopefully for positive.
Hopefully.
Before we start this trip, I was so upset that I don't spend a good time with my kid, because I'm a stressful person and I yelling a lot to my kid, and still be yelling a lot because I'm stressful with the starting of the boat. But I hope that be more confident with all the stuff, and be better with my kid and spend better time. Just because I know in Montreal, sometimes I finish my work and I'm so tired. I don't spend so much time with them, and the weekend I feel like we are running somewhere all the time, and you have the grocery to do, all the stuff, and you spend the weekend and clean up the house too. And the weekend is finished, and sometimes with my coworker, they ask me, what do you do the weekend? Oh, I clean up the house and do the grocery, and I don't spend so much time outside or something. Just I feel, I don't know, stressful for all the life. But here I have to clean up too, but you feel that you are outside, and I don't know, it's not the same feeling.
What are your plans for the next year or two, and where are you guys going to go?
Now we are in Saint Vincent in Grenadines, and we decide to move to Martinique and Guadeloupe. After Guadeloupe, we decide to go down at Aruba.
Well, we're going to Panama, and Aruba is kind of halfway through. So we cut the passage in two by spending a few days in Aruba to relax a little bit.
The main plan is to be in Panama mid-February.
Mid to end February.
Yeah.
And then it's supposed to be about 10 days before we can cross the canal.
And after, when we cross the canal, depend, maybe you want to stop maybe to Costa Rica.
And then we would move to Galapagos Island.
Ooh.
And then French Polynesia, which is the main goal of the trip, is to spend a few months in French Polynesia. That's what finally sold the trip to my wife.
But at the beginning, because he talked to me about this plan, I always say no. Financially, it's too hard. I don't feel ready because I never sail all my life. And he showed me a video. It's like a perfect family, because
Three kids.
At the beginning he often show me the sailor or the couple or something. I said to him, but they are not a family with 3 kids, and I cannot imagine me on the boat. So he showed me a video, and they go to French Polynesia, and it was really the perfect family with a big boat. And when I saw that I've been in French Polynesia, I remember that when I was young, always dream it to go there. And I said, oh, I want to go to French Polynesia.
Now you can.
And he told me, he said to me, yeah, but if you want to go to French Polynesia, you have to spend more than 6 months because it's 1 month to go there. So after that, I said, yeah, if we decide to really go there, so take 1 year off. So just let's do it. But it's really the French Polynesia that give me this. When I saw that, I remember about I want to go to French Polynesia, but now because we planned this, I'm happy to go there, and that way is the main part of this project.
We have comfortable salaries, but this is very expensive, so it really needs. It's taking a toll. My father actually chipped in. He bought half the boat with me. I have this program I could file. Could ask my boss to the permission to participate, and she said yes at the time. And so the thing is, so you sign on a plan. It's either 3, 4, or 5 years, and you are financing your year off with a reduction of proportionate reduction of salary. So if you take 3 years, then you get paid 66% of your salary for 2 years, and you get the 66% while you are
Off.
when you're off during your year off. I took the 4-year plan, so it's 75%. While I'm away for a year, I still have the same salary that I've been having for the last 2 years, and when I come back, I still have a year to pay my year off.
So do you think it's worth the trade-off in security back home in Montreal, worth the security in your finances to come out so far and be with family and do some traveling to visit French Polynesia?
Well, for me, definitely. Maybe she's a little bit less convinced,
Not
but
yet. Not until you see the islands.
Yeah.
but I have a good job with a pension plan and everything. It doesn't worry me. It's something that she's a lot worried about, and it's good so that we are prepared and we know what we get ourselves into. But it's not something that bothers me. I'm more about if I have the opportunity to do something and I have the means to do it, I will try to do it. I think it's all worth it. I would have liked to be able to go for more than 1 year, but 1 year is fine, and it's a lot less complicated. My oldest one is getting to high school next year, and taking time off high school is a little bit more complicated.
Well, thank you for talking with us today about your plans and your family. It's very helpful because a lot of things we go through too, even though we've been through 1 year, we have similar struggles and we have similar ideas of things. And plus our families and friends, they don't understand what we are doing here out, away from our work, away from home, and taking the kids here. So it's nice to hear from other people. Good. All right. All right, very good.